What's up, YouTube? It's the Ineradicable Iconoclast. And we've been seeing lately a couple scandals, couple news reports about excessive force, brutality, whatever, however we want to put it, centered around the police in this country recently. I want to talk about one of them. Eric Garner, up in New York. He's a big guy. They came up to him and they were questioning him, and they attempted to arrest him on the suspicion of selling untaxed cigarettes in front of a beauty shop of some kind, which it's a crime. Yes, arrest him. Go ahead. He resisted arrest. He didn't want to be handcuffed. Okay. 4 police officers brought him to the ground. One of them put him in a chokehold, which, if you don't know, a chokehold is it's forbidden by the NYPD for their officers, because the chokehold is a really easy way to screw up. If you don't do the chokehold right, you can paralyze somebody, you can cause serious injury, or you can kill somebody. And yes, he was a big guy, as I said before. He was 6'3", he was 350 pounds. You did not need 4 cops to bring him down. So while he's on the ground, and they're trying to handcuff him because they've got him pinned, and he's yelling, "I can't breathe," 4 times. Maybe at some point you should have let him up. Eric Garner died of a heart attack because of the way they brought him down, the way they put him in a chokehold. They caused him to have a heart attack. So now he left behind his family, which, if I remember correctly, was 6 kids and a couple grandkids. We have seen this time and time again, where the police overreact, or they use lethal force when there is no justification for it, or they use excessive force. Just recently, I heard a story about a police officer who stomped on the head of a suspect because he was resisting arrest. Are you out of your mind? This is what the police do in this country now. I don't think the police should be doing that. And I'm not saying all police do that. I am saying there are definitely a few bad apples, and they are contaminating. They're making the rest of the good cops look bad. Now, with this being a case of excessive force, obviously, there's no question about it. It's a case of excessive force using a technique that you are not supposed to use. Said the NYPD says do not use this technique because it is far too dangerous. Those officers should lose their jobs. It is that simple. You don't get to make mistakes. When you have an important job like a cop, a firefighter, EMT, you don't get to make mistakes and go, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, I promise." You can't do that. I don't even know what else to say about this. You killed this man. You killed a 43-year-old man. Why? Because he was selling untaxed cigarettes? Even if he really was, which you don't even know he was, you just suspected him of it. Even if he was, aren't there more important things to worry about? Aren't there bigger issues to worry about than tackling a 43-year-old man for selling untaxed cigarettes and putting him in a chokehold and killing him? Don't we have something better to do than that? But tell me what you think. Do you think that maybe, well, he was a big guy, they were justified in using all that force, even though it is directly against policy to use that technique? Do you think that the fact that Eric Garner was a black man and it's just another case of blue versus black, do you think it's that? Or do you think these 4 cops just suck at their job and should be fired on the spot. No severance, retirement, or anything. Tell me what you think. Once again, this is the Any Radical Iconoclast, and I will see you around.